Ever notice someone trying to embarrass you in front of others? Maybe a co-worker, a so-called friend, or even a family member. They're after one thing, a reaction. And most people give it to them. Without realizing it, they hand over their power. But today, that changes. Today, you take control back. You'll learn how to make your enemies feel your presence without speaking a single word. This isn't about intimidation. It's about quiet authority, steady presence, and mastery over yourself. The foundation of Stoic power. Throughout this video, we'll break down 6 brutally effective principles to command respect, establish boundaries, and project strength in every interaction. Each one is practical, something you can apply starting today. By the end, you'll understand why silence can outweigh any argument, why posture and presence communicate more than words, and how simple rituals magnify unseen authority. Like, comment, and affirm, my silence commands the room. One calm stare can make others pause and respect your space. What if I told you the strongest weapon you possess isn't your voice, your logic, or your accomplishments, but your eyes? In a brief moment of intentional silence, you can make anyone hesitate, rethink, and even fear crossing you again. Most people underestimate calm presence. They react instantly, snapping back, explaining themselves, defending every move. In doing so, they surrender authority. They trade control for reaction. And that's exactly what your enemies want. Your energy, your attention, your power. I remember a meeting where a colleague cut me off mid-presentation, smirking like he owned the room. Most people would blush, raise their voice, or rush to argue. I didn't. I paused. I held my gaze, steady, calm. No words, no gestures, just presence. The room shifted. He hesitated, thrown off balance. Suddenly, I wasn't reacting to him. He was reacting to me. That single moment of silence carried more weight than any sentence could. The atmosphere changed, the balance of power moved, my authority became clear. Stoic philosophy has always pointed to strength through self-control. As Epictetus taught, silence is often the strongest reply. This isn't about fear tactics. Real power comes from ruling your own mind and energy. When you refuse to react to provocation, you reclaim control. You project a presence that can't be shaken. Others may feel uneasy, not because of what you say, but because of who you are in that moment. Calm, grounded, unyielding. To practice the silent stare, start small. Pause before responding. Take a deliberate breath. Center your focus. Hold eye contact calmly. Let your posture speak. Shoulders back, chest steady, eyes composed. Observe without explaining, justifying, or defending. Let silence do the work. Apply this in daily life. Someone cuts in line. A co-worker interrupts. A friend tries to provoke you. Hold your presence. Watch how even a few seconds of controlled stillness shifts the dynamic over time. This practice builds an aura of authority. It forces others to pause and reconsider before testing you again. Repeat quietly, presence is my silent weapon. My eyes speak authority. I do not give my power away. Let these words anchor you. The silent stare isn't aggression, it's self-mastery. It's how you protect your energy, regain control, and project quiet confidence. Every time you practice it, you teach others to respect your space, your boundaries, and your authority. This is the first step toward commanding respect effortlessly. Not through volume or dominance, but through calm presence. When intention, awareness, and deliberate silence align, you create an influence that can't be ignored. This is the Stoic way: steady, unshakable, powerful. 2. Silence as the answer. Withdraw their energy without a word. Every reaction you give is a donation of power. When someone provokes you, most people respond instantly, arguing, explaining, defending. In doing so, they lose control. Silence works differently. Silence pulls your energy back to you. It restores authority. It's not weakness, it's strategy. I remember a moment when a friend tried to belittle my decision in front of others. I felt the urge to explain myself, to prove them wrong. Instead, I paused. I let the silence stretch. I observed. The atmosphere shifted. They grew uncomfortable, unsure how to continue. The balance subtly returned to me. Stoic wisdom reminds us that true power is self-control. As Epictetus explained, events don't disturb us, our judgments do. By staying silent, you remove the fuel others rely on. You stop feeding their need for reaction. Practice this deliberately. Pause before responding. Take a slow breath. Stay composed. Don't rush to justify or explain. Let your stillness speak. Use this in meetings, messages, casual confrontations. Notice how even brief silence changes the tone. Over time, consistency builds authority. People hesitate. They think twice before testing you. Affirm quietly. My silence withdraws their energy. I stay calm. I keep my power. Silence as an answer isn't passive. It's intentional, controlled, and strong. It preserves your energy and makes your authority felt. Each time you apply it, you demonstrate mastery over yourself and the moment. This is one of the most effective ways to command respect without words. This is the Stoic approach: deliberate, calm, unmovable. Your silence becomes force. Your presence becomes power. 3. Stop explaining yourself. Reclaim authority through restraint. Every time you feel the urge to justify a choice, ask yourself, who are you really serving? Many believe explanations earn respect. They think clarity equals authority. In reality, constant justification leaks power. It hands control to the person questioning you. It lets them occupy your mental space. I remember choosing to change my career path. Friends and colleagues questioned me, subtly challenging my judgment. My instinct was to explain. Then I stopped. I realized I owed no explanation. I simply said, because I choose to. Nothing more. The energy shifted. They had no leverage. The conversation adjusted around my certainty. Stoic philosophy teaches that your value doesn't come from approval. As Marcus Aurelius said, if it isn't right, don't do it. If it isn't true, don't say it. This applies to how you respond to judgment. You don't defend your authority, you embody it. Practice this in small moments. When questioned, pause. Offer a brief, clear response if needed, then stop. Observe how others adjust to your restraint. Use this in meetings, texts, everyday conversations. The less you justify, the more authority you project. Affirm, I don't owe explanations. I am grounded. My choices are mine. Stopping explanations isn't arrogance, it's self-mastery. It's Stoic strength in motion. Each time you apply it, you show confidence without conflict and control without aggression. This is how you protect boundaries and establish presence. You don't need to convince anyone. Your calm certainty speaks louder than any defense ever could. This is the Stoic path: measured, composed, unshakable. 4. Strategic distance. Protect your energy. Command respect. Power isn't only in how you show up, it's also in the space you allow. Many feel obligated to engage constantly, respond to every message, stay accessible at all times. They fear being seen as distant or rude. In doing so, they drain their energy and weaken their authority. Strategic distance means choosing when to engage and when to step back. It's about protecting your mental and emotional space. I remember a period when a friend constantly criticized my choices in group settings. Every interaction drained me. I realized that my constant availability gave them access to my energy and attention. I began applying strategic distance. I reduced interactions, set quiet boundaries, and observed without over-involving myself. The shift was immediate. They started respecting the space I maintained. They hesitated before making demands or throwing criticism my way. Stoic philosophy reminds us that command over yourself and your energy matters above all else. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not external events. Understand this, and strength follows. By withdrawing when needed, you preserve authority. You project steadiness simply by not being constantly available for manipulation. Here's how to practice strategic distance. Evaluate your relationships. Identify people who drain your energy or attempt to control your emotions. Establish boundaries calmly and with intention. Reduce how often you engage with toxic influences. Observe their reactions without becoming defensive or aggressive. Keep your attention on what truly matters, your purpose, your work, your growth. Apply this principle in everyday life, meetings, social situations, digital communication. Notice how people adjust when they can no longer draw on your energy whenever they choose. Consistency matters. Strategic distance isn't avoidance, it's intentional control. It's the Stoic method of preserving authority and inner calm. Affirm quietly, I protect my energy, I create space, my boundaries command respect. Each time you practice this, you strengthen the invisible power you hold. Your absence becomes as influential as your presence. Those who underestimate deliberate distance eventually learn to respect it. Through strategic distance, you communicate patience, control, and unshakable authority without saying a word. This is Stoic strength, calm, intentional, and quietly commanding. 5. Posture and presence. Stand tall and command the room. Your presence speaks before you ever open your mouth. Everyone around you senses the energy you carry, whether consciously or not. Most people neglect this. They slump, avoid eye contact, fidget, or let nervous energy spill out. In doing so, they surrender authority. Posture isn't only physical, it reflects your inner state. It signals confidence, control, and focused calm. Picture entering a room filled with overlapping voices. Most people would shrink, wait, or try to blend in. Now imagine someone entering with a calm, deliberate stride, shoulders back, chest open, head steady. No one talks over them. Eyes turn naturally. The energy shifts. People pause, instinctively measuring and respecting the authority being projected. I remember a workshop years ago where a loud, dominant colleague tried to take control. I didn't confront him verbally. I adjusted my posture, stood fully upright, relaxed my shoulders, and met his gaze without tension. He attempted to interrupt, but his words trailed off. Others began looking to me for direction without me asserting anything. That moment revealed how much power posture alone can carry. Stoic philosophy teaches that inner calm expresses itself outwardly. As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. When posture aligns with discipline, authority radiates naturally. To develop posture and presence, ground your feet and keep your shoulders relaxed yet firm. Lift your chest slightly. Align your head with your spine. Lightly engage your core to project stability. Keep your gaze steady and purposeful, not restless. When interacting, allow pauses before speaking. Don't rush to fill silence. Use your breath to center yourself. A slow inhale and controlled exhale reinforce command. Apply this consistently. Start with small situations, a team meeting, a social gathering, casual conversations. Watch how people respond when your body communicates authority before your words. They listen differently. They hesitate before interrupting. They instinctively grant space. Combine posture with awareness. Subtle adjustments, calm responsiveness, and stillness create an aura that can't be ignored. Your movements, your pauses, your gaze, all become tools of influence. Imagine facing a difficult colleague or tense social moment. Instead of reacting emotionally, you adjust your posture. Shoulders back, head steady, breath controlled. The energy shifts. They sense your calm authority. Your posture signals that you won't be manipulated or provoked. Without speaking, boundaries are established. Over time, this practice builds resilience. Authority becomes natural, without force, without aggression. Posture is both shield and signal. Affirm quietly. I stand tall. My presence commands respect. I do not surrender authority to noise or chaos. Pair posture with subtle micro-rituals for greater impact. Before entering challenging situations, pause. Align your body, steady your breath. Visualize confidence moving through your stance. Notice how small adjustments immediately change perception. Practice daily. Walk into rooms with intention. Face interactions knowing posture communicates as much as speech. Your presence becomes a signal. You are calm, composed, and unshakable. It teaches restraint, earns respect, and establishes invisible boundaries. Posture combined with presence is one of the most powerful tools for projecting Stoic authority. Quiet, deliberate, undeniable. When mastered, you influence without words, assert power without aggression, and command respect without conflict. Your posture and presence silently enforce boundaries. This isn't vanity, it's disciplined self-mastery. Each time you practice, you strengthen the invisible authority born from control, composure, and alignment between mind and body. It's one of the clearest ways to make others hesitate and respect you without a word. When combined with the silent stare, silence as response, refusing explanations, and strategic distance, posture and presence amplify your influence. They protect your energy, project authority, and secure your space. This is the Stoic way: deliberate, steady, quietly commanding. Stand tall, move with intention. Let presence speak louder than arguments ever could. 6. Micro-rituals for presence. Small actions that amplify authority. True authority isn't built only in confrontation. It's formed through small, deliberate actions practiced daily. Quiet habits shape how others perceive you. Most people overlook this. They rush, fidget, and react automatically, signaling insecurity and loss of control. Micro-rituals are brief, intentional practices that reinforce calm authority and inner strength. I recall a conference where tension was high and one participant tried to dominate the discussion. Instead of reacting, I paused, adjusted my posture, and took a slow breath before responding. Those seconds centered me. When I spoke, my words landed with calm authority. People listened, no raised voice, no argument. Posture, timing, and awareness communicated power more effectively than words. Stoic philosophy teaches that discipline in small acts builds unshakable presence. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Every pause, every deliberate breath, every controlled movement strengthens invisible authority. To apply micro-rituals daily, pause briefly before responding. Align your posture. Breathe slowly. Let presence steady the mind. Notice your energy. Adjust your gaze with intention. These actions take seconds but create lasting impact. Use them before meetings, calls, or casual interactions. Pause 3 seconds before speaking. Check posture. Release shoulder tension. Engage your core. Observe before reacting, allowing awareness, not emotion, to guide your response. Over time, these small, deliberate practices compound. Your presence becomes magnetic. People sense subtle confidence and respond to it instinctively. They pause before trying to provoke or challenge you. Your authority is felt without a single word spoken. Affirm quietly. Every pause, every breath, every small action strengthens my presence. I command respect naturally and with intention. Micro-rituals are not dramatic gestures. They are consistent, intentional, and precise. They reinforce every principle you've already developed. Silent stare. Silence as the response. Refusing explanations. Strategic distance. And posture with presence. Together, these form a complete system of Stoic influence and authority. By practicing small rituals daily, you build a presence that cannot be overlooked. You project confidence, control, and steady authority in every interaction. Enemies, challenges, and even casual observers sense the strength you carry. This is not intimidation. It is mastery of self and energy. It is Stoic discipline applied in real life. Through micro-rituals, you amplify the authority you already possess. You protect your energy, assert boundaries, and make your presence unmistakable. Every small action becomes a building block for influence, respect, and control. This final layer ensures that your silence, posture, and actions align, coherent, commanding, undeniable. The Stoic path is not about loud displays or aggression. It is about deliberate consistency and powerful presence. Through micro-rituals, authority becomes effortless, steady, and quietly commanding. True authority isn't formed only in moments of confrontation. It's built through small, deliberate actions repeated daily. Habits shaped in quiet, unnoticed moments define how others perceive you. Most people ignore these cues. They fidget, rush, and react unconsciously, signaling insecurity. Every small movement communicates energy and intent. Micro-rituals are deliberate practices that reinforce calm authority and project grounded confidence. I recall a conference where one participant aggressively tried to dominate the discussion. Most people would have matched volume or defended themselves. I didn't. I paused, adjusted my posture, straightened my shoulders, aligned my spine, took a slow breath. That pause centered my mind. When I spoke, my words carried calm authority. The room adjusted. No aggression was needed. No confrontation required. Presence spoke louder than argument. Over time, these small actions compound into influence that cannot be ignored. Stoic philosophy reminds us that mind and body work together. Discipline in small acts builds unshakable presence. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Every pause, every breath, every intentional gesture strengthens invisible authority. Begin with simple interactions. Before responding to a challenge, pause. Breathe slowly. Ground your feet. Relax your shoulders. Align your posture. Let your eyes communicate calm awareness. Observe before acting. Even a few seconds of controlled stillness can shift the energy in a room. Micro-rituals apply everywhere. Meetings, phone calls, conversations, public moments. Pause before answering a question. Hold upright posture. Maintain steady eye contact. Allow silence to give weight to your presence. In daily life, when people see deliberate calm, they adjust instinctively. Your aura of authority grows. Subtle actions matter. Placing your hands calmly on a table, adjusting your stance before speaking, maintaining measured breathing. These signal discipline and strength. Over time, consistency compounds. Your presence becomes magnetic. People hesitate before challenging you. Your authority is undeniable, felt without words. Affirm quietly. Every pause, every breath, every small action strengthens my presence. I command respect naturally and intentionally. Micro-rituals are not about grandeur. They are about consistency, awareness, and subtle power. They strengthen every principle you've cultivated. Silent stare, silence as response, refusing explanations, strategic distance, posture, and presence. Together, these practices form a cohesive system of Stoic authority. Your energy stays protected, your boundaries are respected, your presence becomes impossible to ignore. Picture entering a crowded room. Without raising your voice, your calm posture, steady gaze, and deliberate movement command attention. People adjust instinctively, measuring your energy. Enemies, competitors, and observers choose their words carefully. Through repetition, micro-rituals create an invisible but undeniable aura. Authority becomes effortless, quiet, compelling. These small, intentional practices reinforce resilience, confidence, and inner strength. They prepare you for pressure, conflict, and high-stakes environments. Every pause, every controlled breath, every measured gesture communicates power. Micro-rituals are the foundation beneath all Stoic strategies. They turn ordinary actions into expressions of discipline and presence. Combined with the other principles, they make your silence, posture, and energy unified, commanding, and undeniable. Stoic authority is never loud. It is deliberate, consistent, and deeply influential. Through micro-rituals, your power remains steady in chaos, visible in subtlety, and undeniable in every interaction. You've learned 6 principles to command respect without speaking. Silent stare. Silence as response. Stop explaining yourself. Strategic distance. Posture and presence. Micro-rituals working as one. True power is never aggressive. It's felt through control of energy, deliberate presence, and disciplined consistency. Practice these principles daily. Watch how people adjust. Maintain authority without reaction. Affirm quietly, "My presence commands respect. My energy is mine. My silence is my power." Enter every interaction with awareness. Project calm authority. Own your Stoic strength, and let your actions speak louder than words.